Good morning and welcome. I'm Teddy, and you are listening to MessyMocha. So go ahead, grab your cup, and let's sip this morning mocha up. I'm glad to be back right here at 10 o'clock on a Monday. It's President's Day. I hope everyone is doing well. Shout out to the mob, all my other bears. I call the Grizzlies and the Honey Bears. Fair use commentary as always. This broadcast is for education, criticism, news reporting, and entertainment purposes only. The sound is back. Is the sound good? All right. How's everybody? How was your weekend? Mine was good. It was busy. I came on, a couple of nights? I did. It was late, but I told you last night that I try to have mocha with you this morning. And that's why I'm here, even if it's for a half an hour. So that was Talk Talk that I played. I like that one. It has kind of a nice jazzy, upbeat sound. The latest headlines analyze this at Unwind with Teddy. So let's get into that. Just right now, I pulled up. Let's see. Let's do this. Find out what's going on in the world. Right? At least the five things. So let's scan these headlines real quick and then maybe we'll pick one or two. You didn't hear the intro. All right. Uh, you mean until just now? All right. So the mic was not open, is what you, I think. All right. So anyway, what is this? CNN is reporting Trump offers Putin key concessions ahead of Ukraine peace talks. That's kind of important. What what could Trump be offering President Putin, Russian President Putin, ahead of these talks? Administration stunning shift toward Vladimir Putin has shattered Western unity on conflict. See what the update is on that. Also, European leaders are going to be hosting Ukraine summit as Trump has pushed peace talks. And we'll just say not just push, but he's pushing peace talks with Russia. So, this emergency meeting on Ukraine, European leaders will hold an emergency summit on Ukraine and their continent security today as concern grows that U.S. President Donald Trump's push to work with Russia to end the war has left Kyiv and Europe isolated. I believe there's something that uh, Vladimir Zelensky has not agreed to with the US. I'm going to pull that perhaps later. But it seems like the tide is kind of shifting a little bit. US still supports Ukraine, but there's these talks with Russia. I don't know how that's going to side so well with President Zelensky in Ukraine. I think the whole idea is to bring these two together and end the war somehow with negotiations. So, what will that mean to Ukraine? Do they want to give up any more of their sovereign territory? I don't think so. And Russia certainly does not want to see Ukraine part of NATO. So those are the two kind of big things. Because if Ukraine, and I keep saying this over and over and over, if Ukraine becomes part of NATO, then when one is affected all countries. All would be affected, and that would draw the U.S. into basically the war with Russia or to uh, be in conflict. Right. So on to these Russia-U.S. talks. The summit comes before U.S. and Russian officials meet in Saudi Arabia for talks on ending war, which are expected to begin on Tuesday. A Ukrainian official said Kyiv was not told about the talks, but Trump said Ukraine would be part of the peace negotiations. On to Doge, the government overhaul. The Department of Government Efficiency, led by Elon Musk, is pressing forward with its planned government cuts. A team of engineers who work for Musk SpaceX will visit the FAA Air Traffic Control System Command Center today as the Trump administration eyes overhauling the agency. Doge is also seeking access to sensitive taxpayer data from the IRS, several sources told the Washington Post. I'm looking at any additional appointments. President Donald Trump announced today his nomination of Edward R. Martin Jr. as the United States Attorney for the District of Columbia. The U.S. Attorney is a key role in overseeing federal legal matters in the region. In a Truth Social post, Trump emphasized Martin's qualifications, highlighting his previous roles, including working for the Catholic Archdiocese of St. Louis, serving as a judicial clerk for a U.S. Court of Appeals judge, and running his own law firm. Trump also noted that Martin has been serving as the interim U.S. Attorney since Inauguration Day. It is my honor to nominate highly respected Edward R. Martin Jr. for the full and permanent term of United States Attorney for the District of Columbia. All right, so let's go rapid fire 1 through 5. Federal firings, what you should know. Let's stir up the coffee cup. How about that? Maybe you just want to see that. Yeah. Grab your cup. As a matter of fact, let's do it this way. Now, you can see the coffee cup. Here we go. Federal firings. So, less than 3 weeks after a deadly mid-air collision over Washington, D.C., hundreds of Federal Aviation Administration employees are being fired. The FAA is the latest critical government agency impacted by widespread job cuts in the federal workforce. Many of the probationary employees being terminated include those who maintain radio and computer systems and development new flight procedures developed. The firings do not include air traffic controllers who are in short supply amid a decades-long staffing shortage. Officials have set their sights on probationary workers, typically employed for less than a year because they have fewer job protections and lack the right to appeal. So if you know someone that's working in the FAA, cuts are coming, hundreds of cuts, just the beginning. I've already told you about Ukraine and the European leaders that will be holding an emergency summit on Ukraine and their continent's security today. This also comes as President Donald Trump, again, is pushing to work with Russia to end the war. Severe weather. Have you been affected? Millions of people are under flood warnings after powerful storms ripped across the eastern U.S. on Sunday. At least 10 people are dead, and thousands in the region are without power. Water levels reached historic highs in Kentucky, where emergency responders performed over 1,000 rescues in under 24 hours. Kentucky really was hit hard. Governor Andy Beshear said the storm looks set to wane in the coming hours, but parts of the Great Lakes could be buried by lake effect snow in its wake. We got, as I mentioned last night, probably 6 to 8 inches. And when I went out this morning to walk my dog, it was my boots. Definitely, the snow was like about at my calf level. Yeah. And if I, walked into some of the snowbanks, it was almost at the top of my boots. So that's how much snow Michigan, at least the Detroit metropolitan area, received. Meteorologists say that around 10 million people are under winter storm warnings from upstate New York to New England ahead of an incoming Arctic blast that could break record temperatures this week. More Middle East tensions. Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowed on Sunday to finish the job against Iran with the support of President Trump. Now, you know what? All of those hostages that were set to be released, I don't think they all were released. Wasn't that the deadline for noon? Wouldn't that be the headline this morning? Like a big bold banner, all hostages like free? Unless I missed something on Sunday. I I didn't see that. I go on. Over the last 16 months, Israel has dealt a mighty blow to Iran's terror axis. Under the strong leadership of President Trump, I have no doubt that we can stand and finish the job. This was said by Netanyahu. He spoke alongside Secretary of State Marco Rubio, who has been visiting Israel on his first official trip to the region since assuming the role. U.S. intelligence agencies recently warned both the Biden and Trump administrations that Israel will likely attempt to strike facilities key to Iran's nuclear program this year. U.S. intelligence also cautions that such strikes could increase the risk of a wider war breaking out in the Middle East. We certainly don't need to be drawn into anything more conflict. Finally, the bird flu. The USDA has issued a conditional license for a bird flu vaccine for use in chickens amid an outbreak that's ravaging poultry flocks, contributing to high price of eggs. Historically, this type of vaccine has been thought to carry a number of complications, including making it difficult to detect the virus in inoculated birds and trade concerns. But the strategy may be shifting as bird flu spreads to other types of animals, like cattle, and then becomes even more difficult to contain. So, over the last 30 days, at least 145 flock have been confirmed to have avian flu, affecting more than 20 million birds. More than 150 million birds have been affected since the current outbreak began in 2022. This is why the price of eggs, poultry, all of that is so high. Okay. It is 10:19, so I got through that. Maybe I'll take just a short music break, look over some other headlines, and see if there's anything else that we can like dig into a little deeper. Yeah. What do you have planned today on President's Day? Are you going out there and taking advantage of some of the sales? Um, I have my eye on one or two things. I do. Um, Maybe appliance items, small appliance items. Yes. I'm also eyeing, I still have not purchased the TV that I've been eyeing for my kitchen and whether or not I want to sacrifice these cabinets for a TV. You know, the kitchen is the heart of the home, right? That's what is said. Most people like to gather with families, friends, and everyone, you know, migrates to the kitchen, even if you have like a television, in another room or whatever. Everybody likes to kind of join in the fun around food and conversation and the kitchen. Maybe it's because it just feels, like home is comfortable. I mean, even for, guests. By the way, I someone sent me a picture after last night of me talking about having a grill. I asked the question, did anyone have a grill, um, either indoor or outdoor, and if they liked, grilling, and whether or not it would be more of a mess to bring something indoors and have to clean up. Well, I received a photograph of a someone's grill, and it's a very nice grill, but it appears to be. Let me just look at this email again. I guess you could say it's indoor, but it's like on the, I guess, back of the house, and it's totally enclosed, all glass around, so they can see outside. So I think it would be like a covered, very nice, all enclosed, um, indoor. I think kind of like a, it's not a deck, enclosed indoor, large porch, I guess you could say, but all enclosed. So a room, and it's really uh, rather nice with seating at bar height, and then the person who is entertaining um, can grill. Before I show the picture, I didn't ask if I could show it, and that person is not in the chat that I can see. All right. Junebug says, I'm going to be lounging around. All right. Baby Juju's got a dentist appointment or dental appointment. Going to see your dentist. That's always a good thing. Keep those teeth sparkling at least twice a year. Um, all right. So then we'll play this. All right, so you don't hear the sound of the music? Let's try this again. I'm just enjoying it. Let's remove this. And we are going to stop the screen and bring it back up. Let me know when you hear music. We'll try this once more.
You did that. Yeah, you crossed the line about 1,000 times and I did that. Yeah, I stayed a while, tried to make it right. A cigarette. No, I never smoked, but my heart is broke, explosive. Stressing for that old thing back. That initial love, all the goosebumps, those flutters in my gut, turn into disgust. What a waste of love, babe. I just wanna go back to how it was. Lay in each other's arms all day. Send me gifts just because. Tell me where we went wrong. Started out as homies, ended up as lovers. How they get so ugly? Can't we rediscover, baby, what it was? Well, let's be honest, it was just a lover. You were so romantic, we were picture perfect. So much freaking passion, why we never got it back, babe? It was just a love bomb. Really wish you didn't push me away. I was willing to try as long as it takes. I would never say we were a mistake, but fleeting romance doesn't a lifetime make. That initial love, all the goosebumps, those flutters in my gut, turn into disgust. What a waste of love, babe. I just wanna go back to how it was, baby. Lay in each other's arms all day, Send me kiss just because. Tell me where we went wrong. Started as fantasy, ended as enemies. How they get so ugly? Can't we rediscover, baby, what it was? Well, let's be honest, it was just a love bomb. You were so romantic, we were picture perfect. So much freaking passion, why we never got it back, babe? If you miss me, just say that, babe. Lover, I don't deserve what you put me through, so you don't deserve one more chance. It's true, I still miss you, but I really miss that love bomb. Go back to love bomb. You hit me with that love bomb. Lay in each other's arms. Love becoming so strong. Send me so strong. It was just a love bomb. Love bomb.
Sometimes I love too hard. Sometimes you go too far. Cool down, my love. Cool down, my love. Yeah. Sometimes there's attraction. It's hard to keep up with your passion. So cool down, my love, cool down, my love. Sometimes Sometimes I wanna give all of me. Sometimes I wanna scream, oh my God, you got me in so much trouble now. Sometimes I just wanna tell you to stop, so you don't go and break my heart. I'm so confused, babe, I just don't know. So now I gotta make up my mind. Do I wanna leave it all behind? I can't let you go so easily, 'cause baby we got chemistry. We got something special, but you want the whole world. Cool down, my love, cool down, my love. Sometimes I wanna give all of me. Sometimes I wanna scream, oh my God, you got me in so much trouble now. Sometimes I just wanna tell you to stop, so you don't go and break my heart. I'm so confused, babe, I just don't know. So now I gotta make up my mind. Do I wanna leave it all behind? I can't let you go so easily, 'cause baby we got chemistry. So now I gotta make up my mind. Do I wanna leave it? Do I wanna leave it? No, I can't let you go. No, I don't. No, I don't. Yeah, 'cause baby we got chemistry. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, yes. This ain't what you used to, I require more, better than we ever had before. Hoes gon' be hoes, so
I needed to play the clean version. How did that?
oh, yes, yes. Oh, yes. This ain't what you used to, I require more, better than we ever had before. Gon' be hope, so I couldn't blame. Basic bottom troll, what do you want greater? I am no wave, be surfing. I show you how to get this paid, will I be stacking? Been in a whole lot of pain, now we laughing. Me and Brain making plays till we crashing. Yeah. Don't need to be on the scene, we are the scene. Dripping wetter from head to toe, la baby me. Yeah, I get what's mine, that's from mine. Be my ride. Okay. No way they gon' never pay us. No way they could ever break us. On next, we ain't gonna slow up down. Oh yes, stay down even when we not up. No way they could ever break us up. Oh God, they could only try to keep up. I let it ride when I usually would've rolled out. I know you grateful that I stayed down. We either pass in the past, that's all done now. Glad that we stayed down. We gon' pull up in a whip, start a new trend. Every inch of our skin is the blueprint. Follow the lines. They act like they forget, let's remind them. Be my ride. All gas, no way they can never pace us. No way they can never break us. On next, we ain't gonna slow up down. All gas, stay down even when we not up. No way they could ever break us up. Oh God, they could only try to keep up.
나연히 내게 보낸 reels 하나 둘씩 클릭해보는 너의 생각들 yeah. Look at me baby you and me 하루 종일 혼자라도 not only lonely Come close to me baby just like a dream yeah. 따뜻한 너의 품 거울 들어 이렇게 눈 맞추면 You make me go crazy all the little things you do You're my teddy bear 많은 사랑과 내게 줘도 좋아 You're my teddy bear 그대로 너의 품 나는 원해 너의 눈 The sweetest 누군가 나에게 어디가 그렇게 좋냐고 물어보면 난 이렇게 대답할래 내게 10번의 기회가 있어도 나게 오는 해가 2번 아니 3번 뜰 때까지 너의 옆에 Come close to me baby just like a dream yeah 이런 난 정야 I wanna know everything about you 살짝 몰래 내게 입 맞추면 You make me go crazy all the little things you do You're my teddy bear 많은 사랑과 내게 줘도 좋아 You're my teddy bear 그대로 너의 품 나는 원해 너의 눈 The sweetest It might be too early to say But I found the love of my life 너도 나와 같은 맘인걸 The way you make me feel is gonna change the way I used to be 잊혀질 환상일까 두려워하는 나의 손을 잡아줄 거란 뜻을 알아 Baby take my hand You're my teddy bear 많은 사랑과 내게 줘도 좋아 You're my teddy bear 그대로 너의 품 나는 원해 너의 눈 The sweet You're my teddy bear 이대로 시간이 멈춘데도 좋아 You're my teddy bear 그대로 너의 품 나만 원해 너의 눈
All right, so that is going to do it for me on this Monday morning. I hope you've enjoyed this short cup of mocha with me, Unwind with Teddy. So please hit the like on your way out. I put up a important message. Make sure that all your notifications are turned on. This is one of the reasons that many people have not received their notifications and or miss the program when it comes on. I did some checking into it on late yesterday, and that is contributing to it, perhaps. No, I know I was on with YouTube, so that's one of the things. All right, and there could be some others. All right, that's it. Thanks to my moderators and all of you once again. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Teddy. Join me later tonight when I come back for Night Talk. See you later.
아무렇지 않은 척 하지만 흔들리는 시선이 헤매이다 그대에게 표정을 들킬까 조마조마 Shining shining 그대에게 보여주긴 싫은데 Shining shining 눈치도 없이 내 두 눈이 빛나네 어디 설레는 맘 감추면 두 배가 되고 애타는 맘 더해가 그대 향한 그리움 쌓여만 가고 그 많은 말 어떻게 잘할까 우와 달아날 것만 같아 이런 내가 나도 답답해 다가가는 게 정답 달아날 것만 같아 이런 내가 나도 답답해 Shining shining 내 눈에서 또 빗물이 맺히고 Shining shining 참아보려고 애써봐도 소용없네 Still holding on 설레는 맘 감추면 두 배가 되고 애타는 맘 더해가 그대 향한 그리움 쌓여만 가고 그 많은 말 어떻게 난 그대에게 뭘까 난 그대에게 뭘까 궁금해지는 밤